One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Looking to throw, it's Dotson. Fires to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
The Cardinals have this offense rolling. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Louisville!
Okay, ready? Easy.
They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Dotson. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's caught downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dotson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I love offenses.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's first down from the 11. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Cardinals are on the move. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Dotson. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you...
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Cardinals are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield.
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Dotson. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it out quickly. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And I like...
Offense working from the pistol. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
To the air, it's Dotson. Finds the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, Louisville! And they take it in for 6 more points. This team just knows. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wideout. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release on the RPO. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
He's got him. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Dropping back, it's Dotson. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Fights off a defender.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Finding open areas. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. Picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.